Hey guys, welcome back. It's your girl Paislee, and today we're gonna be talking about Talk to Me again. And so this one's gonna be really random about Talk to Me, kind of just some things that I've experienced and everything. So let's get into it. So, getting those 300 minutes, I was like, okay, I have to allow my phone to stay on. I need to come up with some sort of plan on how I'm going to get these 300 minutes. So I scheduled me out days where I was gonna be like back to back, so I could have just knocked it out. It took me 3.5 days to do. Each of those days, I was on about 3 hours. Um, so I got the 300 minutes out the way. What I can say is when I was on there, like I was not scared to like reach out and hit these customers up first. Stop waiting on them to hit you up. Like every single guy on there, except if it's something that is your boundary, you should be trying to get the phone call, not pressing option 2, sending a message and seeing if they like your message, because that's not counting for your minutes. Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool feature that they have on there. It does help with your money, but ultimately, these first hours that you're on there, you're trying to get your minutes in. So use option 3, and so when you get on, you'll know what I'm talking about. Option 3 is a connect request. Okay, go through that. I would say, pay attention, change up the types of greetings that you use when you get on there, and pay attention to what works for you. I got on there making greetings about cucks, about MILF, big tits, big ass, BW, the camgirl, all that. But you need to figure out what works for you. So switch up your greetings frequently while you're on the chat line. Once you get approved, go ahead and make as many profiles as possible. Please be mindful with the profile title. I cannot stress it enough. You cannot change it once it's created. You need at least one profile to get approved to get started. And you can have up to 3 profiles going at any given time. So you can have 18 profiles, 20 profiles, whatever, right? But you can only have 3 at a time going. I would say build you no more than 10. After that, it's just kind of excessive. I wouldn't see why you would need to have all these different profiles. That's way too much. But I think I have like 7 or 8, and I've been alternating them, and the ones that really work, I've been keeping them. My ignore call has been good. I don't see people with an ignore line, so hey, I'm not saying don't think I would be the first. That would be insane to say. But I don't see people promoting an ignore line at all. So create your an ignore line, guys. Like, they are eating it up. Okay, let me see. Let me kind of just peep around to see what I want to talk about. Make you a cuck line. Make you something vanilla. Make you a religious kink. Make you a tarot one. Make you a moan one. Make you a roleplay one. I do a non-taboo roleplay. Account dashboard is where you're gonna find everything at. And I was like really confused. Okay, so let's go to how do you take your first call, because I could not understand this correctly. When you go to take your call, if you're looking this on the website, then you see a phone icon and the word calls. You see another phone icon and the word sexting. You see a little bubble and you see web chat. And you see a little thing that looks like a Snapchat ghost and it says offline. But if you're looking at it from your phone, you do not see these things. To answer calls, the little phone must be highlighted pink. If it's gray, that means you're not accepting calls. And that was kind of frustrating. I'm not going to lie, for me. I was trying to figure out, well, am I on? Am I not on? Like, what does this mean? So there's that. Account dashboard is going to be your best friend. You can see your active profiles and disabled. Disabled just means it's toggled off for the day. So I have 3 active because you can't have more than 3 active. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 7. I have 4 non-active. And like I said, my main one that makes me the most money, I don't change it. I typically keep my ignore one on too, and then I pick another one to kind of swap in and out. That's kind of been my strategy, but that's because my ignore line is actually working and the other one's really working, so I don't want to like stop what's working. All right, some other key pointers that I'm going to do is please make sure you know what a whisper is. Record greetings for every single one. That should go. You should just understand that at this point. Okay, so making a schedule. That's one thing that I didn't do. This was kind of my second official week on here, but it was the first week that I made a little bit of effort, but I could have made way more had I did a schedule and stuck to it. So I'm super excited to see what my next check. So the first one was like 89. Then this one is a little bit past 300, and I wasn't putting that much effort. So I'm really trying to see if I can manage to make close to 1,000 or more a week on here is my ultimate goals. And I'm going to see how much effort does that require. Oh, Lordy, no. Okay. What else? Upload content, upload videos. You can do photo sets, videos, audio, and PDFs. I've made videos on PDFs. If you don't understand how to do that, go find one of those. I have organized. I took the time, went through 560 something videos today. I organized them so it's easy to find everything. There's a tab for PSOs, a tab for cam, a tab for content, and a tab for schedules. And then everything else is just, me. Let's go back to the dashboard. Best practices, make profiles different amounts. Don't go in there and have them all for 99 cents. Don't go in there and have them all like super crazy expensive. I would say price them at different amounts. If you're going to price point something closer to than $2.99, go ahead and put it for the max $2.99 because of the tabs and how they can find you. I explained that in one of the videos before. Same thing, if you're gonna price your price point at $1.11 or $1.20, go ahead and just price it at 99 cents for the same reason. Okay, this is something that's kind of opinion based, but honestly, I respond kind of slower to the guys that are just sending me those texts that are only worth 9 cents. It's only 9 cents that I'm getting out of it, so I'm just not putting much effort into that. In fact, I kind of toggle that off a lot of times because I don't want guys sending me messages for 25 cents and thinking, and the texting where you can't even like get the money for what I just I'll go and respond there like at the end of my shift kind of. and I'm not saying that's best practices for you. That's why it's kind of my opinion, but it's worked for me. If you're not getting no traction on something else, of course, like hurry up and respond to the texting. Like try to reel them in. But like if I respond, like I give them kind of dry basic answers and then I'll tell them, call me, let's talk about more. Okay, web chat. In web chat, they can send you messages and it looks kind of like an inbox. And then they can also start a web chat with you where they're paying a certain price per minute to sit there and just text you, which is really cool. Like, I really like that feature. Otherwise, they just message you and you respond to the messages. Guys, every single message, charge something. Even if you just charge 25 cents, charge something. Don't send out free messages. Get your money. This site already takes a big percentage. They're making money, so make sure you're getting yours too. I would also charge more than just a 25 cents. Okay, well, I think I've gotten into a lot today. I gave y'all a lot to think about. There's so much more I could talk about. I want to make some more videos. Until then, subscribe, like, comment. Love you. Toodles.